let's go over the top flow of the day. Another amazing day. Why? Because Amazon. Yesterday afternoon, we bought Amazon not weekly, the August 11th calls. So used to trading weeklies nowadays. And the intention was, buy some calls, hold them through earnings. But Amazon popped $4 today, over 3% higher. So those calls went up very nicely. I'm already out. Maybe I'll look to get back in ahead of earnings. Obviously, the NASDAQ had a big rally today, but definitely cooling off the highs. We're down about 100 points in the NASDAQ off the pre-market highs. Meta up today, but not up enough. If you look, you're probably saying, Lance, what are you talking about? Meta's up, what are we up here? 22 last time I looked. Now only $20, so it's up 7%. But the market makers were implying at least a $23 move higher or lower on earnings. So if you bought at the money or out the money calls, you're probably down money in the weeklies. And obviously if you bought the high expensive in the money calls, you'd be up, but not much. So really good correlated trade by playing some of the other big FANG stocks instead of Meta for earnings. So that one worked out very well. What are we seeing today? Seeing some Microsoft 337.5 weekly calls that expire tomorrow. So, again, day trade, obviously Meta lifting some of those Momo names. DraftKings, we saw some August 430 puts, probably a hedge, and then we saw some monthly August DraftKings. Where are you, my DraftKings? The 32 calls. They do report earnings, I believe, next week. DraftKings has been flagging higher, or was moving higher, now flagging sideways. So look for a move there. The August 32 calls, there we go. And then some out the money puts. Probably the out the money puts are probably a hedge into the earnings event. We saw some Becky. Don't you love some Becky? The August 17 calls, they hit these 3 times. They paid about $155 for them, then up to $175. They just kept hammering. They also bought some August 20 calls in Becky. It is a China ADR, so, it's a China ADR. If you know, you know. The stock didn't move. Very light volume from $17.30 to $18 in 1, 2, 3 in about 20 minutes. So those China ADRs, like when they hit, we saw XBEV and NEO the other day. They just move like, they're not for the faint of heart, basically. Be prepared to experience a lot of fluctuations. When it goes great, it goes fantastic. But when it goes against you, look out, because, it could be a wild ride, put it that way. So just obviously your risk in trading when you're putting on position, especially the China ADRs. No corruption over there. I will be trading live today at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Got some names to go over. We got Skin. I know, right? The Skin? What in the world is that, Lance? Roku, we saw some big out the money puts in that name, but we got to confirm this afternoon. Mondelez, Intel, and Skechers. It's the X. So I'll see you at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully someone will drop a link and all that stuff. Bye.